And welcome to a windy Rock Springs, Wyoming, ladies and gentlemen, for the 31st annual Rock Springs Firefighters 1499 Demolition Derby. I'm joined on my left here by two-time winner of this event, Tori Thomas. Tori's going to join me in the booth tonight.
Hey, I'm just happy to be here. I'll tell you what, walking around looking at the cars tonight, I'm really impressed. We're going to have a heck of a show. Tons of good cars. You know, I didn't think we'd have this good of a turnout with the way the economy is, but it's going to be impressive. I'm ready.
All right, thanks, Tori. And joining us on the field, and these guys will switch duty a little bit tonight, my partner from Bremerton, Mike Pinky Nordstrom. Mike has also been teching for the firefighters today.
Yeah, it's been a huge field of cars. A lot of good iron. For the most part, everybody played by the rules, kept it clean. There was only a couple little hiccups and they fixed it. No problems. Looking forward to a huge hit in Derby. There's a lot of good iron here in one spot.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you heard him right, you heard him say, for the most part, they played by the rules. Yes, you are watching Demolition Derby on TV. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time for the first Derby of the night, folks. It's going to be the 80s, the new class, the 80s Classic Car Derby. And we've got a huge one for you tonight. We have the double out of George Applegate, a rookie in an 80 Chevy Malibu. The 5-car being driven by Clay Devine in his 20th season. An old grocery getter he has listed. 7, Nathan Gunyon, 13-year driver in a Chevy Impala. The 10 of Tucker Downs in his second season, driving a 81 Mercury Marquis. The 12 of Matt Mooseman in his 5th year. The 17, Nick Goose, the rookie in the AMC Eagle. The 47 of Daniel Hellickson, the 8-year driver in an 86 Olds. The 56 of Michael Case, second-year driver in a Chevy Cadillac. The 65 of Jim Murillo in an 84 Grand Fury. The 75 of Bobby Lake in his 18th season. And he's driving a 84 Buick LeSabre. And they are counting it down here, folks.
All right, here we go, Brent. The wait's over. This is the 80s class, a brand new class here at Rock Springs.
2009 is about to get underway here at the Sweetwater Events Complex, Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Here we go, Brent. That little AMC wagon's looking pretty good already. He wanted to put the smack down.
That 5-car.
That's Clay Devine. He made a good hit.
Oh, here comes the 17.
Oh, nice.
Right in.
That's a little AMC wagon, Brent. That's Nick Guga.
Nick Gooch. Tagging Tucker Downs.
Excellent. Uh-oh.
The double aught coming in and then veers off. George Applegate didn't like the target he had acquired.
They're all kind of wadded up down here on the east end. There goes Clay making another good hit.
We've got 4 of them wadded up down there. So right now, the cars that are still running, folks, the 5 of Clay Devine, the 75 of Bobby Lake, and the 12 of Matt Mooseman. And now it looks like Michael Case in the 65. Actually, Jim Murillo in the 65 getting underway.
Here comes a big hit by the 75 car.
What a shot! The 75 Bobby Lake laying out Applegate's double I. And there you see Clay Devine.
They're kind of wadding up in that corner down there. Oh, that was a nice hit. That was a 0-0. Oh, and he put himself over the barrier, Pat. Brett.
That's George Applegate, that 0-0. He might be able to get out of there, maybe not.
He's in bad shape. That was a great hit, though.
Okay, we have 4 cars running. Now 5 as the 56 gets underway.
The number
Michael
12
Case.
The number 12 car, Matt Mooseman's looking pretty good. He's not doing a lot of aggressive hitting, but his car is looking pretty good. Clay Devine's doing a good job out there. The 56 car is going pretty good, too. That's Michael Case.
Case starting to overheat. Bobby Lake in the 75 looking real good. Here comes the 65 into that 75. Nice shot. Bobby Lake gets his bumper ripped off.
Here comes Clay Devine. He's setting up to hit somebody. Oh, are they going to go head on? No. Backed off.
The 5 car resets his counter. Clay Devine.
Mooseman car looks like he's playing it pretty smart. I don't know if these guys are going to have a main event. I don't think they are. This is
Now,
it, right, Pat?
this is their main event. Had they had enough cars for 2 heats, they would have had a main tomorrow. Maybe next year.
Well, 10 cars for the first time out for this class. That's not bad.
Okay, the 12 car of Matt Mooseman looking like he's setting up for a track shot. He lost his target and had to stop. The 5 again of Devine, and there the 12 comes in. Mooseman, Devine, Mooseman, Bobby Lake running pretty good. Lake has broke his tie rod. And there you saw the trunk lid fly off of Michael Case's 56.
We got parts and pieces flying all over out there, Brent.
If we could get a camera on the 75 front end, you'll see that the tie rod is broke, no steering.
And he's still driving it like he stole it. He's hitting the... Oh, he gave it the brakes. Oh, here comes a good hit by the number 65. Oh, nice shot.
And listen to the crowd. That's what they came here to see.
That was Jim Murillo in that 84 Plymouth Grand Fury. You know, the Mooseman car, boy, I think he wants to win it. I think he's got a couple sandbags in the back of that car somewhere, Pat.
He doesn't seem to be in a real big hurry.
I noticed his foot. He's got one foot on the brake, one on the gas, instead of both on the gas.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
All right, there, the 65, Jim Murillo, breaking apart Devine and Bobby Lake.
Yeah, that last shot Clay Devine just made with his rear end, boy, it wasn't that big of a hit. Oh,
here comes the 65. You know, driver's door shot right there. The 12 lays.
Oh, nice hit. Another big hit. That's a Jim Murillo.
And look at the motor explosion down there on the west end.
Bobby Lake driving it like he stole it. That's good.
Another piece of car comes flying off. That 56 is taking a beating. Michael Case tearing it up.
All of a sudden, the Moose Man's found some life in that car.
Another Josh Higgins shot. Murillo tagging Lake. Lake 75 is a tank. It has taken some serious abuse.
Nice shot by Jim Murillo. You know, he's looking good, Brent. He's made some big hits, and that car's holding up pretty well.
As you see the red trunk area of Murillo's 65. Mooseman's 12 is dragging a little bit in the rear end, Tori. And you see right there, you saw the front end of Lake 75. Tie rod busted, walking like John Elway after a football game.
And Jim Murillo trying to help him out just a little more with that tire.
Actually, the 80s classic heat here, a lot better than we thought it would be pregame, Tori.
You know, actually, I'm pretty impressed with that Plymouth Grand Fury of Murillo's. It's holding together well, and he's driving. Oh, here he goes.
Comes.
Big hit. Oh, nice shot by the 65 car.
It was off screen, guys, but Murillo tagged Michael Case's 56. I think whatever we do, we need to keep a camera always on the 65 of Jim Murillo because he is hopping. The 75 is moving again, but without being able really to control the steering. Nice shot. Listen to that as the 75 of Bobby Lake goes up on top of Michael Case's 56 car.
And Clay Devine's kind of tied up in the middle.
They're going to stop it. We might have an injury or a fire. He's trying to get out. Michael Case is trying to get out of the car.
Something's wrong. He's pointing to the bottom of his car, the floorboards. The firefighters are coming out. I didn't see what happened. Clay Devine hit him pretty good. It wasn't a devastating blow, but a good shot.
Well, Bobby Lake had actually rolled up on top of him, but on the backside, on the left rear. So, Pinky, you're down there. What'd you see?
I don't know what happened down there exactly. It's kind of blocked from my view too. He doesn't look injured. He's looking down at his floorboard, so something got jammed up around the shifter or the tranny area. I don't know if it was a fire, jammed up, or both. So
maybe an electrical short.
Yeah, he looks like he's okay though. He's moving around in there and talking to him.
You know, I'll tell you what, that 65 car of Jim Murillo, he is very impressive. He's been making some big shots, and, you know, for an 80s car, that car is holding up pretty well, Brent.
It is, it is. Starting to see a little bit of steam coming out of that radiator.
Right now, we've got the 75 car left. That's Bobby Lake. We've got the 65 car of Jim Murillo. Clay Devine and the 5 cars left. We've got the Mooseman and the 12 car. Who's the injured driver over here? What number is that, Brent?
That is the 56, and I don't think he's injured. Michael Case, I think some sort of a problem with the car that made them want to get him out of it, but now he's still in it. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a short, but I'm thinking Pinky's going to find out.
Okay.
That's our man down on the field.
They're clearing the track. He's still in his car. I guess we're getting ready to go back to smashing.
Hey, Brent, he had some wires sparking in there. It was in fear of a fire, but they got it fixed.
Yep, that's what I thought. A short. There's the only way that he could still be in it.
Here we go.
And here goes Murillo in the 65.
Oh, he's lining up down here.
The track. He is looking target.
He does not like that 56 car.
Michael Case, the sophomore driver, and piled up there. You see him on that east end. And you know that hit that Murillo laid on Lake looks like may have caused some engine failure as Mooseman tries to break him apart.
Here comes Clay Devine to the back of the 75 car.
Nice shot.
Good shot.
I love the back paint job on the 12. This car is for sale. The 12 being driven by Matt Mooseman, and we'll see some of Matt's relatives, the Moosemans,
and
Ted Sr.
I went and looked at Ted's car, and I'll tell you what, it is very well built and new motor in it. It's got a 305 HO, and looking forward to watching him derby.
Ted ran a couple good derbies. Ted Sr. made it into the main as did, I believe, both Moosemen
Both
made
of them
it into
did.
the main. And they actually had to stretch one of the cars out. I can't remember which one. They had to have two pieces of equipment, a nice little timer resetter there.
There you go, Matt Mooseman finding a little life in that 12 car.
And while we got a lull here, Tori, let's tell the fans about the rules here at Rock Springs.
You know, this is a brand new class for this 80s deal, and what they've done is they've made it a pretty simple set of rules. Basically knock the windows out, you can weld the door shut, put protection on there, and that's pretty much it. You can't weld your bumpers on. Basically just more of a safety set of rules than it is a building set. A lot of these guys were building cars in a week to 2 weeks versus the big cars, which you're going to see. Oh, there was a good shot by Matt Mooseman.
Mooseman just might take this one down as the once mighty Jim Murillo's 65 Plymouth Grand Fury is done.
He's been over on the floorboards working on something. I'll tell you what, he did a good job tonight. You know, the back end of it, they don't even have a scratch, but he drove it like it was an amp, and it held up for a long time.
So how long does the driver have before he has to make a hit here, Tori?
They've got 2 minutes.
Okay, so 2 minutes, and you see right there as Murillo pulls his flag, he waves to the crowd. What he just did there, oh, nice shot. That's a jersey barrier rattler there. What he did when he pulled his flag is that removes him from contention. And I've just seen Clay Devine pull his flag also. And that means no driver is supposed to hit that car. The flag lets the other drivers know who is still active. And when there's only one car left with the flag at the driver's door, he will be the winner.
Well, we're down to 2 cars, a 75.
Oh, he's going to try to. Mooseman's going to try to push Devine over the barrier.
Find some power in that 12 car. Oh, he broke his flag.
Yeah, Lake didn't want any part of that.
Matt Mooseman in a 84 Chevy wagon takes home the money.
So Pinky's going to run out there and talk to Mr. Mooseman. And Mooseman gunning the motor there. The crowd saw what was coming, started to cheer, and Bobby Lake said, "None for me, thanks. I'm out of here."
Done. You know, that wasn't bad for an inaugural 80s car heat. And actually for 10 of them to show up pretty. It's too bad the 17, that little AMC Pacer or Eagle, it's too bad it got hung up down there because he was wanting to drive aggressive.
Yes, absolutely. I think he got knocked out before his time. And now we go down to Pinky. Pinky's got Matt Mooseman.
I'm here with Matt Mooseman. He just won the 80s and newer class, hands down. Matt, how'd you do it?
Good car, a lot of fun, luck of the draw.
What do you think of all this newer iron out here and not so, so much to build the car, just easy to get up and go?
Yeah, it gets better every year, more competitive, more people. Just every year gets a little better.
Right on, you did a good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Pinky. So,
All right.
Tori, we've just seen the first 80s Derby.
We're just getting warmed up for the good stuff.
We're just getting warmed up. Folks, what next should be the mini car special event. And then we will jump into our series of 5 main car heats. And then that will round out tonight. So we're going to take a break here and come back in a moment.
Rock Springs Firefighters 1499 would like to thank Alltech for their continuing support of the Demolition Derbies.
It's time for the mini car derby here. But before we introduce the cars, let's talk about that first heat, Tori.
Well, it was a pretty good heat for the 80s cars. It came down in the end. It was Matt Mooseman and Bobby Lake.
Bobby Lake, though, had lost steering for a good, 5-10 minutes?
He ran for quite a while with no tie rods, no steering, and was still had to hammer down. He was hitting. But it came down to those two. Bobby kind of got himself stuck over near the wall, and Matt Mooseman kind of did the pile drive into the wall on him, and that was it.
Too bad Lake pulled his flag. That would have been a great one. All right, it's time for the mini car heat, sponsored by Goldfield Services and Teton Distributing. The 3D of Dan Camphouse, the 6, Clay Devine, the 11, Warren Schreiner, the 13, Jason Shue, the 16 of Brian Foster, and rounding them out, the 27 of Jake David. And we have some intel, folks, that the 27 of Jake David has said he will take out the 3D of Camp House in one shot. The 3D in the 77 Pacer over on the east side, and the 27 of Jake David, the 73 Mustang, over on the west side.
There's an old veteran out there in a number 11. He doesn't run the big cars anymore, but he used to a long time ago. His name's Warren Schreiner. He's won this event more than once. Good to see him out there again. He's sponsored by Alltech, Rock Springs Honda Toyota, and Rock Springs Hide and Fur and Ace Rental.
We're counting it down, folks. It's time to get her going here in the mini car heat. And here we go.
And they're off, Brent.
Remember to watch that 27.
Oh, here goes the 3D car. Big hit. Oh, nice. Dan Camphouse.
Nice shot and nice continuation as the Pacer just keeps on trucking.
Here he goes again.
Couple of nice little schwacks there as Camp House tags Warren Schreiner.
The 16 car's having trouble after taking that big shot by Camp House. 13 car of Jason Shue making a hit there. All right, we're down here in the corner. Camp House and Schreiner.
That's not the hit David was talking about, I think, when he said one hit on that 3 car.
Brent, from down here, it looks like the 27 car already has a broken strut, or AR, the Mustang 2 on the driver's side. The wheels are going 2 different directions.
Yep, there you go. So the 27 is essentially out. It's going to be a similar situation to David Lake.
Oh, Camp House is making another good hit. Oh, he had to put on the brakes because of the driver's door. Good call.
Yeah, but he still gave Jason Shue a little spin.
Give him a little tag in the rear quarter panel. Here he comes. Big shot on the Warren Schreiner in the 11 car.
Oh, that had to hurt. Dan Camphouse, rather, laying into Warren Schreiner. Schreiner kind of being tossed around here in this mini car main event.
Yeah, it looks like Schreiner's rear wheel's locked up or real close to it.
And now Camp House maybe paying the price for all that early action. Having trouble getting her in gear, it looks like.
We got the 27 car of Jake David, it's still running. Clay Devine in the 5 car still going, and the 13, that's Jason Shue. Looks like Warren Schreiner's still going. Kind of playing a little bumper tag down here.
And you were right on Warren Schreiner's 11 car having that left rear completely locked up.
You know what? Actually, both of his rear tires are locking up. I wonder if he doesn't have a rear brake problem. Actually, on the driver's side, it's because of sheet metal.
These mini car drivers tried to put on a pretty good show, but they just don't have the ponies of those big 60s
get the
and
momentum.
70s iron.
Hey, Brent, the 3D Pacer, he's got it running, but he's moving his shifter up and down. He made a big mistake of leaving it on the column. Should have ran it up to the floor.
Yep, some of these new drivers got to learn some of those tricks the hard way, huh, Tori?
Yeah, good call, Mike. Clay Devine's looking pretty good out there in that 5 car. That's an 81 Chevy Chevette. Oh, 27 car is getting a little sporty out there. He's coming down and making a hit on Schreiner.
Nice little triple way action there. And folks, we apologize. We listed Clay Devine early as the 6 car, but must have been a change after the program was written. He's the 5.
Clay's having all kinds of fun tonight. He just got done running the 80s car. Smashed up a pretty good wagon, and now he's back out here, and he's in an 81 Chevy Chevette. His sponsors are El Rancho Towing, Bob's Towing, El Rancho Mobile Home Park. Looks like the 13 car is having some trouble, Brent. It's not going. We're down to 3 cars, it looks like, unless the 13 can get fired up again.
We're down to 13 and 11 of Schreiner with those rear wheels locked up. He's having a heck of a time.
You know, and he's still moving pretty good. It's too bad those rear wheels are locked up. He might be putting on a show for us.
But he is heating up, probably from having to work that little rice burner a little bit more than it was intended.
The squirrels are spinning as fast as they can go.
And the 13 heating up also. Nice little tag there. This Jake David called it early, and he's coming through. He's tagging folks.
Jake the Snake David. Clay Devine's looking pretty good too. There he gives a shot to Jake.
We just had the front bumper on the little Honda here, the 11 car, fall off on one end and did a little kung fu action.
And the Kung Fu action cha-cha-cha-cha started by longtime West Sound TV Demo Derby USA Demolition Derby announcer Patrick Mr. Mopar Duncan, who could not be with us this weekend because of his duties at his real job, and we were lucky enough to have Tori Thomas, the winner in 2007, joining us up here in the booth.
No, there's a pretty good hit. That was Clay Devine and Jake the Snake David.
You know, one thing that I find a little odd here so far, Tori, and Mike for that matter, we haven't seen a flat tire, have we?
Actually, I think you're right. I don't know if we have seen a flat tire.
Weird to have two demolition derbies and no flat. And with that cha-cha-cha-cha bumper, I'm sure it's just a matter of time.
The 27 car lost his front bumper, guys, and now it's hung up on his. He can't go, in forward very well. But looks like he's got her in reverse
for a bit, but he can go in reverse, and if somebody will run that over for him.
And Clay Devine is doing his best to try to clean that bumper off the car, but Clay's car is looking pretty good still, Brent.
It is, and actually so is David's, as long as he goes in reverse. But now he seems to be locked up.
Oh, get them squirrels wound up, Warren. It's too bad his rear wheels are locked up because he's driving pretty well. His car seems to be running pretty good.
Clay Devine just made the mistake of running over a bumper. It's trapped right under the middle of the car, and it's hanging him up bad.
Oh, the 27's bumper come off, and Clay ran over it.
Oh, it came out.
We lost steering here in Jake David's 27 car also. Both front wheels severely out of alignment.
Put it on the rack, take it to the shop.
What did they put a wedge in there?
You know, I'll tell you what, Clay's going to come down. He might win this, Brent.
He just might.
He's looking pretty good.
You know, this is a perfect time for an arena shot. I mean, you have two cars that are really limping. And I think that Clay Devine, get out of that driver's door. He saw it. If Devine maybe would get a little distance, I think he could do some damage.
You know, the 27 car is too bad he lost his steering because he's running really good. He's got a lot of car left too, but he's kind of a sitting duck without that tie rod. I think Clay's going to try to help him out here a little bit and put some damage on that nice paint job. It's just tough to get them little squirrels wound up when you only got 4 of them in there, Brent.
Well, as we say, it's kind of like a lightweight boxing match. Heavyweights knock each other out all the time. A lot of your lightweights, they'll go the distance because they're good. They're good athletes, but they're not powerful enough to really hurt each other. And you know, all these guys, they build good cars, they drive good, but they just can't get the speed and that inertia when they make the hit to cause the kind of damage that you get out of those big 8-cylinder gas hogs.
You know, it's kind of nice. It's kind of fun to warm up with these guys, though. It's fun. It gets the crowd into it, and then let the big boys run.
Oh, definitely. Start slow. So we still have the same 3 cars running that we've had pretty much the entire event.
Now, does this event pay out 2 or 3 places?
2 places.
2 places, first and second. So there's still 1 car out there that's not going to get a paycheck. Who's it going to be? You know, the 5 car, Clay Devine, he's looking pretty good. The 27 car is looking good. He has no steering. The 11 car is looking pretty rough, and he has 2 front wheels spinning and everything else is bent and locked up.
This is a perfect time for Divine to go to the west side and just come in there full bore.
The squirrels in the 11 car have got their tongues dragging on the ground. They're tired of dragging them back tires around, Brent. And I'm not sure if the 27, oh yeah, he's running. 5 and the 27 look like they're hung up.
You know, it's an event like this that will send fans down to the Sweetwater Events Complex Beer Garden, which
There you go.
I hear they do very well.
We got a cheer from the crowd there. They want to see some more hit, and there we go. They're broke apart. Now, Clay, sure would be nice if you'd make a big old track shot, buddy.
We'd sure appreciate it.
Put some damage on that black number 5. That's a Chevy Chevette. Oh, that was a good hit there. Good hit. That caused quite a bit of damage. Jake the Snake is in there just, come on, baby, steer. He's hating it. Warren still, oh, there we go. We're down to our 2 money cars. Warren Schreiner just broke his flag in 3rd place.
And judging by the high 5 that...
Good hit by the 27 car. He got both wheels pointed in the right direction and made a good hit on Clay Devine.
Both cars shut off at that hit, but they got them both going. And there you see inside the 5 of Clay Devine. And when you see a hit like that, folks, we call that a timer resetter. Because all that serves to do is reset your 90 seconds.
Clay might be able to get a little momentum here. Boy, the 27 is running really good. It's too bad he can't steer.
Yeah, the motor's running the best of all of them, but the steering's hosed him. And I love how he has the cooler in the back seat. What's he got in that cooler, Tori?
That's more than likely a transmission cooler. He's got some coiled up copper tubing back there with ice in it. Runs his tranny fluid through it to cool it down.
There you can kind of see the lid of the cooler in the back of the 27 Jake David's car.
Yeah. Now the 27's driver, oh, there, it broke free. Never mind. It broke free. He can get some momentum. You know, if he gets both wheels pointed in the right direction, he can get some good speed out of that car. But
Clay Devine coming in.
Good hit by Clay Devine. Clay's car is looking pretty good still. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey, there we go. There was a pretty good shot. That was Clay Devine coming into the front end of Jake the Snake there.
Crowd wondering, when is this going to be over?
Tick tock, tick tock.
David resetting his counter.
It's a good shot of Clay Devine and his number 5 Chevy Chevette. I think the 27 is just going to put the hammer down and just see what happens. Hopefully he gets it pointed in the right direction and can hit somebody. Oh, there we go.
Well, you know, down here, the anticipation at the end of this is just killing me. I'm dying to know who's going to win this. I can barely contain myself. I might have to run up there to see you guys.
All right, we're down to the last 2 cars. Dan Camphouse in the 3D car, he's out. He was sponsored by Y Hotel. Bob's Towing, Gases Plus, and Bank of the Wife. Oh, Bank of the Wife. All right. I like that sponsor.
Hey, when
Kind of like my checkbook.
When your wife's raiding her piggy bank to get you demolition derby parts, that's true love right there.
That's a heck of a woman.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we can build up some speed here. Put the hammer down and...
Or not.
I think Clay's 4 squirrels, 2 of them retired during this event. He's down to 2.
Yeah, he does seem to be having a harder time with the powertrain.
Yeah, the 27 actually runs very well. He's got a lot of power and momentum. He just cannot direct the car.
Oh, and they hooked up there.
Oh, and you know what? 27's with the last hit. If they stay hooked up. Nope, they broke free. Clay Devine coming in for another hit.
They may have to end this one like a horse race where one of the horses breaks a leg. Not the drivers, but the cars.
Yeah.
Call it a tie, and let's move on to the heats.
Split the money and go for it. Oh, here we go. Boy, I'll tell you what, that motor in that little 27 car is really running good.
It is. Jake David did a great job getting that car together. Front end is hosing him, and also Clay Devine doing a great job. The fact that they're running this long and hitting this often.
You know, and his car's holding up really well. He just... Oh, there was a good hit to the front wheel.
Now, when a driver makes a hit like that, Tori, that's intentional. And what's he trying to do?
Well, what we normally do there is try to break the tie rod, but on that car, since it's already broke,
that's what had.
I guess he's just trying to really lock it up. Oh, it looks like they're hung pretty good this time, Brent. And if that's the case, Clay Devine has the last hit. Nope, Clay's fired up. He's backing off. He wants one more.
Clay needs to get some distance, and it looks like he's going to. And there, the flag is pulled by Jake David. Clay Devine, though, was looking like he was going to go for the long one.
He was. I think he was going to give us a big shot there at the end.
We'll find out because our ace field reporter, Mike Pinky Nordstrom, is going to get an interview with him here.
Jake, I think, just got finally frustrated. He's like, all right, you've got it.
And there was some good sportsmanship, folks. Couple of quality guys right there. Clay Devine and Jake David shaking hands after that really long demolition derby.
All right, Brent, you know what's next, don't you?
Oh, yes. It's time to get
ready
funky.
to rumble.
As soon as Clay Devine gets all of his gear off here. Pinky, I know that Trophy Girl's got your phone number already.
Duh. We're letting Clay here get his helmet off. He's pretty happy. He's finally glad it's over.
Oh, yeah.
I got to tell you, they got some nice looking trophies down here with flames shooting up each barrel on the trophy on the bottom.
Yeah, I toured the trophies in the judging room earlier, and yeah.
All right, we got Clay here.
For the marvelous trophies, JXC engineers, architects.
Brent, are we ready?
We're ready, yeah, take it.
All right, Clay, what do you think? Are you glad it's over?
Oh, that's got to be one of the longest ones I've ever done.
I think a couple of your squirrels quit out about 4 or 5 minutes ago. What do you think?
They did. They were, half of them were dead.
Well, way to keep making hits out there. You did a hell of a job.
So, well, that's what we were looking for. Just keep going until there was nothing left, and there's nothing
Hey,
left.
Pinky, ask him if he was getting ready to do a track shot on that last.
Getting ready to do a track shot on the end there if he didn't break his flag?
Yeah. I thought he was stuck. He was done, so I was going to get that one kill shot in.
That's what we were thinking.
Right on, the crowd was waiting. Well, congratulations and enjoy the rest of the night.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right.
Take care.
Thanks a lot, Pinky. Tori?
That was a good job. Clay Devine, 81 Chevy Chevette, El Rancho Towing, Bob's Towing, El Rancho Mobile Home Park. He did a good job. You know, and actually, Brent, his car is not that tore up. That was a pretty tough little car. He made a lot of hits. He didn't have a lot of momentum in those hits because two of his squirrels retired halfway through, but he did a good job. His car held up well. Compacts are fun, but I'm ready for the big boys, Brent. How about you?
And that's exactly what we're going to do, folks. We're going to take a quick break and come back with the first of 5 heat races. And, folks, first and second during these 5 heat races win a ticket into the big dance. This is going to be some hard-hitting action, and we'll be back after this.
West Sound TV control room provided by Whistler Chevrolet, serving Rock Springs since 1956. Thanks, guys.
It's time for the Gladiators, folks. It's time for the first round of the cars we have been waiting for, the heavily built 60s and 70s, heavy iron, as they say here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. The crowd's so excited, they're cheering the cars entering the ring. Let's take a look at who we got as you see the 70 there. No, I'm sorry, that's the 711 of Richie Como. My bad. The 357 right there. Rye Wonson, who you remember last year in a very valiant effort against a couple team members. The 79 of Joey Durante, the yellow car you see right there. The 77 of Jay Hadley following him. Ted Mooseman, 66, is out here. Joe Gamper, everybody remembers Joe Gamper's trunk being evaporated last year in the first heat. The 33 of Michael Dye. The 13 of Casey Siloff. And the 9 of Delroy Lee round out this first of 5 groups of hopefuls for that huge money main event.
Brent, let's get it on. Here we go. They've got a couple of new rules this year. They allowed you to weld your hood all the way solid on the first night. You can take big 1-inch all thread down through the frame in the front. They've added a couple little tweaks and things to the rule. Get ready. I think we're going to have some heavy hitting. There's some good cars in this heat. I would watch the 357 car. The 13 car is going to be a good one. The Mooseman 66 is going to be good. We've got a rookie in the 711 car, Richie Como. We've got another rookie in the 33 car, Michael Dye. This could get interesting.
They are placing the jersey barrier on the end right now. And they don't realize it, but they have it upside down, Tori. So it's going to be a minute here while they get that set. Right there, you see it. So they're going to have to flip her back over. As you see, pit boss there, Ben Fawcett, who's made this TV thing happen with us these last 3 years.
You know, I'll tell you, Ben puts a lot of work into this Derby. He makes it run very well. Hats off to him, and he does a great job.
Ben and Dom Aramosby, the Derby chairman, are the two that we typically work with, but I can tell you from doing our setup and pregame rituals that the group of Rock Springs local 1499 firefighters are a class act all the way around. And they're going to try to bring in the bucket on the backhoe to flip this baby over. Boy, this has to be embarrassing, huh, Tori?
I'm kind of thinking that too. Let's go through some of these cars. You know, we've got the 33 car over here. That's Michael Dye. He's in a Mercury Marquis. He's not looking good because there's a whole wall of tough iron on the other side.
You know, he kind of looks to me, if we could swing the camera over to the right a little bit and look at that 33, that car possibly just came out of the junkyard, had some new points and plugs, and some fresh paint, and the crowd now cheering the jersey barrier being uprighted. That shows you how much they've had to cheer so far. But I'm telling you, we're teasing. But I tell you what, when they count this baby down, it is going to be 4th of July here.
Hey, this crowd's ready, man. We've done the 80s heat. We've done the compacts. Let's get the big boys out here and do some smashing.
Let's take a look now. We're going to look at the 33. There you see, just it doesn't have that look of I've put a lot of metal bracing into my car.
He is sponsored by United Site Services and Plains Tire.
So the tires are probably good.
Well,
and there it is, folks. The backhoe has, nodding to the crowd now, the backhoe has set the field, and listen to the crowd. We're gonna count it down.
We're counting down, guys. 3.
Let's
And
hit
here
it.
we go, boys. All right, here comes the 79. He's got full track. He's going full track on the 33. Boom! He hit 2 of them. Here comes Casey Seeloff to the front end. Nice hit. Gamper's in there.
Taking it.
Here comes a rookie 711. He's going to get in the mix.
There you see Walmson's 357 taking it in the rear.
Oh, look at the damage on the 33 car already. Tore the trunk completely open. That rookie in the 711's wanting to make a big hit. You can feel it. Here he comes. Oh,
He got spun out by Gamper, backing up. The 711 again being driven by Richie Como.
oh, I'll tell you what. Como did a good hit there.
That 33 is folding up like a deck chair. She is done.
Driver's door hit.
Wolmson being nailed by Gamper in the driver's door.
I don't think Rye's very happy with that.
No. Nice shot there as Delroy Lee spins Wolmson around, and then Wolmson tags Richie Como.
The number 9 car's taking some serious damage to the front end. He's kind of driving in reverse, bouncing off the wall. I don't think he has any steering left. His front end is junk. Oh, here comes who is that? That's Seeloff. He's wanting to make some hits. Oh, nice hit by the 357.
Watson
Delroy Lee. Mooseman's on the wall. It broke the barrier. That was 79.
Delroy Lee.
Duran.
Delroy Lee just got planted.
Oh,
by
13
Como.
car shot. Nice shot. That was Casey Seeloff hitting the 77 car, J.J. Hadley. Here comes a rookie, Como. Oh, he's got to add into the mix. Good hitting. Is Mooseman broke here in front of us? He's against the wall, and there's somebody going to tag him. Boom! Here comes the rookie again. I think Mooseman's got a broken tie rod. They got him against the wall. Gamper just put him a good hit to their back rear axle, but
Mooseman in the 66 appears to be out.
Oh,
see the roar of the crowd.
Pile up over there.
Watson.
Rye is stuck on the wall. Casey Seeloff hit him, almost knocked him off, and the rookie Como come over there, planted Seeloff.
The 77, we have not called his name, J.J. Hadley, the 15-year driver, now appears to be the strong candidate.
He's looking good. He's looking good. He's in that 69 Cadillac, Aaron Semi Repair, Western Star Communications, and Simon's Petroleum.
Gamper.
It's down to them two.
Gamper and Hadley, the only 2 cars running. The 9 of Lee still running, but no steering and stuck on the wall.
It looks like Como's dead in the water, too. He come over there and got in the melee with the 357 and the 13. Oh, good hit.
What a shot Hadley put on Delroy Lee.
No, Caddy's holding up pretty good. Oh, he's going to give Gamper one out. Put the brakes on.
And Lee.
You know what happened over there, that big pile up? Rye got put up on the wall. I didn't see who did it, but Casey Seeloff come down and made a good hit on his front end, and the rook, old Como, come in there and planted him, and none of them's moved since. I think they're all junk over there, guys. They're not moving. No, I don't see any motors firing, wheels. Oh, Casey Seeloff's actually spinning, but so now we're down to the 77 car, J.J. Hadley.
Joe Gamper in the 46. Now that was what the crowd has been waiting for.
Rye Woolston just broke his flag, 357 car.
Yep.
That's too bad. That's a...
He'll have another
big
shot.
hit. Oh, he drives clear up on him. Oh! The rookie is getting a real bird's eye view of the rear end of a 69 Cadillac right there.
Gamper
And Gamper's going to help him off of it. Oh!
Gamper, it's time for a track shot, buddy.
Oh, he's going to do it too. Here we go, Brent. He's got the hammer down. Boom! Knocks him off. Oh, look at the damage to the 7-Eleven car.
That's what the crowd wanted to see. Now, these two cars seem unwilling really to do much to each other. They're waiting for the flag to be broke off of Silov's car, and I think they're going to end it.
Como's got his flag broken, correct? Yeah, I don't see it. And Casey Silov still has a flag. He just broke it.
That's
down
going to probably do it.
These two cars are going in the main event.
And remember, folks, this is not sandbagging. The top two make it to the main, and there's no sense at this point in hurting your car because these guys already have work to do for tomorrow. As Gamper rips his door iron off, looks like a grater blade there. It's caught on Hadley's 77 car.
Oh, come off. Look at the grater blade on that passenger side. It's sticking out like a spear.
He's ready to joust.
Well, these two cars are going in the main.
And who's going to break their flag? That's the question.
Joe Gamper's driving that 75 Lincoln Continental.
You know, some tracks, Tori, would make a driver stop with metal sticking out like that because that's pretty dangerous.
This may.
At our track in Kitsap, if there's an axle on a wheel standing up, they stop and get it off the track because you don't want something that could impale somebody. And that's certainly, that iron is pretty dangerous. And you'll see it here right there. Very dangerous.
Oh, but Gamper, he doesn't know that car. He doesn't have any idea.
No, he doesn't, but that's what the judges and the whistles for.
Right.
And there,
oh, 77 broke his flag. There we go. Joe Gamper. Excellent. 75 Lincoln Continental. He's sponsored by Neighbors Well Service, High Desert Storage, Ringdale Trucking, and T-Shaw.
And there you see some applause. The fans getting what they paid for here at the Sweetwater County Events Complex. I tell you what, you got two real happy guys there in Joe Gamper and J.J. Hadley.
First and second. You know, in my opinion, the two cars that I would have picked to go to the main were some of the first ones out, Brent.
Well, you know what? And that might have been Wonson's fault. I hate to use the word fault. He's going to watch this, I know it, for maybe being too aggressive and allowing himself to get put up on the wall like that.
Did he put himself up on the wall, or did somebody push him up there? Do you remember?
Well, he was flying around hitting people, and he's up there. He front left.
Wow. You ready for me?
I'm ready, Pinky. Take it.
Thanks, Don. All right, Joe, that was awesome. A lot of big hits. What do you think about that one?
It was good. It was my last year, so it was good to get in the final again.
Tell the fans again what you got the award for on TV.
For 25 years being Demolition Derby, so.
Well, you hung in there good, gave some big hits, knocked him off. That was being a gentleman and still got it done. What do you think?
That was a 3-day car right there, so we built it in 3 days, and boy, it's great to be back in the final.
Right on, you're in the big dance. We want to congratulate you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's pretty impressive, Brent. The level of technical ability that these cars are built to now, for him to throw that car together in 3 days and make the main event, pretty impressive. Wouldn't that be something if he come away with the win in the overall? Absolutely, because
I talked to him earlier today. He said he's done. This is it, his 25-year anniversary at Derby. He got the award tonight. He's retiring. He's not walking away with his tail between his legs. He's had a good run.
No.
And he's just going to take it easy.
Great way to go out.
Congratulations to Joe Gamper. Quite possibly the greatest highlight in the history of DemoDerbyUSA.com when he had his rear end removed on the first hit of 2008. All right, folks, let's hope the second one lives up to it, and I see no reason not to, as I see Nathan Gunyon, Tim Batchelor, Dan Hellickson, and Tim Tipton, and rounding out the black 181 of Dave Burns.
Mr. Dave Burns.
Hide the children. It's going to get ugly.
It could get quick and fast. hit the 59. There's Tipton.
Tipton destroying the 46 of Joe Gamber. Oh!
Somebody call the doctor.
Time for the second heat race here as our 8 contestants fight for 2 more spots into the big dance. Folks, if you've been watching this series, the Cowboy Crash series over the last 3 years, you're going to recognize some of these names. The 6 car of Keith Hikes, the 2nd place car from 2007, the 7 of Gunion, the 11, a rookie, Sheridan, the 24, Tim Batchelor, the 47 of Hellickson, 62, Jankowski, the 90 of Tim Tipton, and the 181 of the bad boy, Dave Burge. But before we go there, let's take a quick look at a replay of J.J. Hadley being thrown up on top of Como. And there you see Hadley up top.
Hadley's on top of the rookie, Como. We had a big pile up over there, rise against the wall, Seeloff coming to hit him. Well, Hadley, the rook, had to go down there and smash the heck out. Well, here comes the 77 car and drives completely up on him. I mean, he's got a good view of that rear end cover right there.
As Como saying, get this thing out of here.
Get out of here.
All right, now back to action here as you're looking at Tim Tipton. One of the great highlights from 2007 is he had his axle blown off on the east end over there, and that's in the same place where he got hung up and his brother tried to knock him off, and one of the Sam's boys came in and said, nope, I don't think so, I'm taking Pulte out. This is gonna be exciting, folks. The 90 of Tipton, the 181 of Burns, the 6 of Hikes.
Hey, there's a rookie out there, Brent. Her name is Sheridan Cover. She's in the 11 car. She told her dad, when I turn 18, Dad, you got to build me a car. Well, he's been out of it for quite a few years. He retired. Well, she didn't forget.
And here she is, and good luck.
Here she is.
Good luck against this field. It's going to be tough. And you also mentioned that you saw Dave Burns' 181 car take 2nd place in a Derby, and thanks for getting the shot up, guys, so fast.
Yeah, Dave Burns, he got 2nd place in that car. Probably should have won the whole event. Total crowd favorite, lifting cars completely off the ground in that car up in Jackson Hole, Wyoming 2 weeks ago. But ended up getting 2nd place. His motor got hot.
Don't fear, folks. Dave Burns has 2 cars entered. You're going to see him in the 4th heat in a brand new 81 car. So we're going to get 2 shots of the bad boy Dave Burns tonight. And we're counting it down, folks, and we're down.
Here we go.
The 2nd heat is underway.
Let's get it on. Here comes Dave. He's not waiting for nothing. Did you see the 7? Wow!
Gunion suffering from whiplash.
His head was clear outside of the passenger window, it looked like.
Here comes Burns into the
Burns! Oh! Look into the back of Hellickson.
He ripples through 3 cars into Gunion. Tim Batchelor's 24 wagon coming in. Nailing the 47 of Hellickson.
Here comes Hikes, making a hit on Sheridan. Her car's not running. I don't know what happened.
Tipton never got started.
I don't know what happened to the Tipton car. He kind of likes that corner down there, Brent.
Yeah, he's going to stay there for another season.
And actually, Hellickson better get out of the way because Dave's going to put him up in there with him. Dave's backing up.
I don't know. Sorry. Keith Hikes avoiding Dave Burns.
Dave's setting this shot up. Is Dave setting it? He is! Track shot! Track shot into the 47! Oh, big hit!
Good night!
Oh, he drove him up on the wall!
How many times has Dave Burns done himself on the wall?
I'll tell you what, he's a crowd pleaser, man.
And we got some action down here on the west side.
Actually, that was a big hit into Batchelor. Who was that? The 7 car. That's Nathan Gunion. And Batchelor's got that big block Chevy.
Here comes Batchelor.
Here he comes. Track shot. Oh!
That was
That was iffy.
hardcore car driver's door.
That was close.
I don't think that was close, Tori. I think Tim Batchelor just piled into Daniel Ellickson's driver's door.
That was a good one. Tori's right. It was right behind the driver's door. It was real close.
I think Dave Burns, is he stuck down there?
Sheridan's coming in.
Oh, good hit. Sheridan, yeah,
Batchelor.
she got it running. She's going. She puts a hit into Batchelor's wagon.
Oh, Daddy's proud.
Dave's hung up on that wall. Oh, he broke free. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars still going.
Burns is hung up behind Gunyon's 7 car, trying to get out of there.
I think he's got some steering issues. He's got a broken tie rod. He can't get out of there.
Nope.
That's why.
He has no steering.
Yeah.
Dave Burns' steering is shot.
And Hellickson putting him up on the barrier again. And here comes Batchelor in.
Batchelor's wagon is starting to show some signs of wear.
Oh! I'll tell you what, Nathan Gunyon's putting some good shots. That's listed as a 67 Chevy. Oh, there goes Sheridan with a nice hit to Batchelor's wagon.
That is an 18-year-old female rookie, folks, and she has the 24 Tim Batchelor's number tonight.
You know, oh, and here she comes. All the way, got the hammer down. Oh, and she just misses.
She put herself up on the barrier.
No.
Oh, no.
I hope she's not stuck there.
It sure looks like it. Hopefully one of these gentlemen will come knock her off. Oh, she got it off.
She's gone.
Tagging Batchelor again.
We got Hikes running, we got Nathan Gunyon running, we got Tim Batchelor, and we got Sheridan.
Okay, 6, Keith Hikes, the blue car. The purple 11 car, Sheridan. The 24 wagon of Tim Batchelor, and the 7, Nathan Gunyon. Folks, somebody is going to do a track shot here in a second.
Sheridan's going again. Batchelor can't get it fired. His motor runs really good, but something's wrong. He's not running.
Keith Hikes going down to the other end of the track.
Batchelor's frustrated. Oh, he broke his flag. He's done. He's out.
Batchelor's done.
We're down to 3 cars.
Hikes slamming it in.
Hit. Sheridan's not running either. We're down to Hikes and Gunyon right now.
Sheridan's been kind of off and on, Tori.
When she gets it running, she puts the hammer down and makes a hit, but she's having trouble keeping that motor running.
There's 3 cars with flags. She's one of them. Go figure.
Her dad won this Derby back when they allowed Imperials.
And Hikes
is going to line up.
He's going to take a half-track shot. And he's going to tag Sheridan driver's door. Wow, a lot of driver's door hits tonight. And it looks like Gunyon and Hikes might be in cahoots here as they're avoiding each other and tagging Sheridan. She just
fired it. Oh, she's got it in gear. She needs to put it in park and start it. Oh, that's the problem you got with when you're a rookie and you get nervous out there.
She's got it going.
She's got it fired. Come on, Sheridan, fire it up, girl. You know, her dad won this event years ago. And he's gotten second, I think, a couple times too. But when she was a little girl, she told Jerry, Dad, when I get 18, you're building me a car. Well, guess what? She didn't forget.
That day came, folks, and you're watching it right now. Come on, Sheridan.
Come on,
get her
fire it up. Well, it looks like Nathan and the Hikes, they're finally hitting each other, so they're down. I think they've kind of ruled her out.
Yeah,
she's still got a flag, but...
Well, actually, Gunyon and Hikes are hitting each other pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Sheridan, for her rookie debut, not too shabby.
I'll tell you what, she made some good hits. Oh, and she just broke her flag, 3rd place. Well, good job, Sheridan. Heck of a debut. She's got a good piece to work with tomorrow, though. I'm sure Jerry will fix it.
I think Pinky's going to interview Sheridan at the end of this race.
Right on. Good idea.
Now, Gunyon and Hikes do the fake hit each other with 2 places left.
Yep.
And again, folks, don't get on them. They've done what they needed to do. They're in the main event. There's no reason to take this any further. I almost wish they wouldn't even have a winner, but they would have two $500
a lot of
prizes to the top two.
You know, to tell you the truth, there's very few derbies that run for first and second place. Rock Springs is one of the few that does it.
Well, it gets you a little bit fatter of a main event field, and I like it.
Whoa! I'll tell you what, they're putting some damage on each other.
That's a neck-jarring shot right there is Hikes.
You got Hikes in that 66 Lincoln Continental, and you've got Nathan Gunyon. They say it's listed as a 67 Chevy. I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's a 67 Chevy. You got any idea, Mike?
That, my friends, I've never seen play with the big cars, is a 76 Chevy Nova four-door post.
Is that a Nova?
And they are tougher than people think. Give them some credit. Look at that thing.
Wow.
Junior Smith could actually
here comes Hikes. He's lining up. He's going to make a hit. Oh, and it's a good one.
And that should do it, folks. And there it is. Gunyon pulls his flag.
That's it.
Congratulations to Keith Hikes in his 24th year. 66 Lincoln Continental, taking it to the House. Sponsored by H&H Upholstery, Jester Sign and Graphics, Rocky Mountain Ski-Doos, Pete's Auto. What a heat.
That was a good heat. I don't know what happened to Bachelor. Tipton never did move down here. Dave Burns had some bad luck and got stuck. Hellickson had a heck of a car and making some good hits.
Well, let's face it, Tori, with Burns running that car to a second place finish earlier, losing the steering isn't that bad of a deal, and knowing he has a second car, I like his chances. Tim Tipton, if we think about it, another good driver. He didn't hurt his car. They'll get that engine running, and he'll be back tomorrow and a strong runner in the Consies.
I think Sheridan will have a nice car to work with tomorrow in the Consolation, too.
And Pinky is going for Keith Hikes, I believe. Pinky, take it away.
All right, here, we're waiting for him to get his trophy. Keith, here's your trophy, first of all. Want to congratulate you on a hell of a run. Some big hits out there on this one. What do you think?
Tough night.
Some good cars out there. How'd you get her done?
Just hit. That's all I can say. Just keep hitting.
Right on. You ready to go to the big dance tomorrow?
Go. Give her hell.
All right, congratulations.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. And Mike, see if you can get Sheridan. So, Tori, this next heat coming up.
All right, here we go. Miss Sheridan, what do you think your first time out with the big boys?
Oh my God, that was frightening. Every time I got hit, my car would die though, so it's trouble getting it started up.
You were doing really good out there when you got it up. You were making huge hits, doing it like a veteran. We're giving you props. What do you think?
I don't know. I'd like to see a video.
Hey, Mike, ask her if she realizes how close she was to taking second place.
Almost making the main event.
Do you realize how close you were to second place? If you could have got it fired up one more time.
I was like, come on! It was just not working out. Oh, my God.
Maybe we'll get her in the Consi tomorrow. You get another shot. You ready for that?
It better work this time. That's all I got to say.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Dad, you got some work to do.
All right, thanks a bunch, Mike. What another great heat. We knew these were going to be good, and they are not letting us down.
No disappointment.
So let's thank a sponsor and come back with the third of 5 preliminaries. This is the second Monroe event of the year, and several more to go. Check evergreenspeedway.com for the schedule. And here comes the 47 and the robot! Oh, what a shot! Shot of the year right there! And now right in there as well! He is going to get her going. We'll see if he can make it all the way to the ramp. He's got some good speed. Nice angle!
Oh,
look at
nice
that dribbler! That's going to be a 2.5!
That.
2 3/4! What a shot! Listen to the crowd! I love it.
Right now, there's nothing stopping us from smashing the sky.
Another beautiful sunset, moonset actually here in Rock Springs, Wyoming. And Tori, we get another look at some of the action from that second heat as we look at this replay.
Yeah, Dave was out there doing his normal tear 'em up and take no prisoners. And he kind of, he ends up, we'll catch the end of it here.
We're going backwards here.
Backing up.
There you see Burns in the center of the screen.
Burns. He backs all the way up for a track shot and comes all the way across against Daniel Hellickson in a Buick.
He's out of your screen right now, but you can see him on the left. And there he is, hitting.
It's a mean hit, drives himself up on the wall and breaks his tie rod.
A great track shot. Dave Burns always doing it for the crowd, and look at that.
Snapped his tie rod right there, and he was done. He never got out of that corner, but he's gonna come back, Pat, I believe in heat number 4 in a fresh Suicide Lincoln. Yeah, look, see him spinning his wheel?
Steering, no more.
Gone.
Well, let's take a look at the drivers in the third heat. We have last year's champion in the 54, Chuck Tipton, in his 9th season. We have the 82 of Ben Schultz, the 57, one of the heavy favorites here, Mike Sams, the 14, Tyrell Grissom. We have the 12 of Matt Mooseman, Matt running an 80s car and a heat car. We have the 53 of Corey Hike, and the 110, the other Burns boy, Mike Burns.
This is going to be another good heat. We've got last year's champion, Tipton, over there in the 54 car. We've got Keith Hikes' brother, Corey, running this. He's in a 72 Caddy. We've got number 12 of Matt Mooseman. He's running a 76 Ford LTD. We got number 110, Mike Burns. He's out here, and his reputation is a kamikaze. When he hits, usually something gets broke.
There's Tipton right there, last year's champion. And yes, we definitely are going to need to keep an eye on the 110 of Mike Burns.
And then, I'll tell you what, you've got old Mike Sams out there. This is his 17th year running in a 68 Chrysler New Yorker. You know, I would like to see Mike. I think it's his turn. He's never won here. He's ran for years and years. Him and his boys. He's got Tyler and Levi out here too. It'd be nice to see Mike come home with a trophy for a change.
Never won here at Rock Springs. Has he had any success outside of Rock Springs?
You know, Mike runs well everywhere he went. It's the bad luck jinx.
Well, that, and when you're a kamikaze, you throw it all out there for the fans. Sometimes you hurt your car quicker than the rest of the guys that aren't quite as aggressive. And here we go, folks. The third heat is underway.
Here we go. 53 of Hikes is looking to make a track. Oh, Mike Burns! Nice shot. He's taking no prisoners already.
Mike Burns living up to expectations.
Mike Burns is driving a 77 Chrysler, or 75 Chrysler, excuse me. Oh, good shot. Here comes Burns again. Big shot. Oh!
Burns tagging the 12 of Matt Mooseman. And here, ATF driver tagging Mooseman. Last year's winner, Tipton, almost putting himself up on the berm. Burns destroying Mooseman and 2 Jersey barriers.
There's some good hitting going on out there already.
Mooseman seems to be the target of opportunity for Burns and Tipton.
Sams is looking to make a big hit here.
And there you see the 53 get lit up.
Oh, nice hit by Tipton into the Hikes car there.
Crazy Sam tagging Mooseman. Mooseman is absorbing incredible punishment.
Oh! Big hit! Big hit! Oh, that was Ben Schultz. He's a rookie, first-time driver. I mean, laid the Hikes kid up on the wall. He's done. Look at him. He's done.
This is a crazy heat.
Man, Burns taking it from both sides on the front quarters there.
And there you saw the 14 get crinkled up. Tyrell Gibson getting laid out by Schultz.
Here comes Mike Sams moving in. Oh, and he missed that one. Here comes Mike Burns for another big hit. Wow. Mike's didn't like that. He already had his flag broken. Now they're hooked up. Man wants to.
Burns tagging Mooseman. How is Mooseman still running?
I don't know. I'll tell you what, that 54 car, last year's champ, Chuck Tipton, he's running hot, but he's looking good. He's not hurt a bit. Mike Burns is running good.
Mooseman taking it again. Mooseman pulling his flag. Mooseman has had it.
He's out. He's out. Mooseman pulled his flag. Looks like we're down to 3 cars. Well, we're down to 4, but the other one can't move.
Oh, and then Sam's tags Mooseman, T-bones the passenger door, and Mooseman saying, hey, I don't have a flag anymore.
I'm out of here, man. Oh, Mike Burns taking it to the last year's champ, hitting him twice.
Burns is a kamikaze.
Burns is dead. He's a sitting duck for a minute. He needs to get fired up.
Tipton surveying the track, the 54 of Tipton. Chuck Tipton getting ready for an arena shot.
Oh, and Burns got it going and got out of the way. Watch out, guys. Mike Burns is he's setting up for a shot. Somebody's going to get punished. Oh, and it's Ben Schultz that takes the beating.
That gave Schultz a little life.
Here goes Burns, another champ. Oh, big hit.
Tipton still running strong, but Burns is an animal.
I'm telling you, he's putting some heat on some people. Here he comes. He's pointing it forward, and Mike Sams is in the way. Oh, the poor crowd.
Tyrell Grissom, pull your flag.
Poor Tyrell, he's done. He's like, I've had enough, man. I'm out of here. That 81 old just ain't holding with the big boys.
All right, folks.
We're down to 3.
Tipton Warriors. The 110 of Burns, the 54 of Tipton, and the 57 of Sam.
I'm telling you, Mike is driving that car like he stole it. He just doesn't care. Oh, here he comes. Big. Ooh. Good driving by Tipton to get out of the way. Mike got a lot of momentum.
Clearly, Tipton is on his own against Sams and Burns.
It's looking
Here it comes right here. Burns setting up on Tipton.
Shot. Oh, we got a glancing blow, but no major damage there.
But you heard the shot.
Burns has the hammer on the floor, and he ain't lifting.
All right, Sam's got her going.
Sam's fired up. Well, for a minute he was. You know what? All 3 of these cars are in really good shape, Brent.
They are. 3 good drivers, 3 good cars. Oh!
I mean, Mike Burns is just living up to his name. Kamikaze, man. He just don't care. He's going to do some damage.
Burns is off the charts. Look at that, violent and funky. Nice shot.
I thought Sams and Tipton were buddied up, but apparently not. It's a free-for-all out here.
Now it looks like Sam.
Oh, Sams is making a big hit. Oh, and he's got him in the corner. This could be detrimental. Oh, big hit. Huge hit by Mike Burns. Uh-oh.
But Tipton is the one still running.
Tipton's running. Uh-oh. Sams is going to pile into Burns. Puts him up on the barrier.
Here it comes, Tipton.
This could be ugly.
Back in
ugly. Oh, my God. That was... Wow. Wow. Look at the crowd, man. That was sweet.
Wow. Did you see the kung fu action on that bumper? He ran it over and did a quadruple flip. Huge hits over there.
And guess what? They're all hung up and they ain't getting undone.
They're calling it.
That Cordoba thought he was
going to... You know what? Mike might be hurt. That was a hard hit.
Pinky, run out there.
All right.
The heat's definitely over. Nobody can move. Chuck Tipton, he made the final hit.
Chuck Tipton has made it back into the big dance, as has Mike Sams.
Mike Sams will take second and go to the main. Burns did a heck of a job. I don't know if he's getting out of that car or not. They're over there looking
Our
at
guy's over there. Pinky, what do you got?
I think he was knocked out. He's shaking his head, coming to, doing the blink in the eye thing. He's roughed up pretty good.
Wow. I'll tell you what, not only did he take a couple good hits, he gives some good hits tonight.
Yeah, he's hurting. He's got major front end damage. He tried to go head to head with a caddy.
But it's good to see that he's coming through. Is that him out of the car?
The crowd is, look at that, standing ovation almost. That's cool.
Hey, Chuck Tipton, the 54, winning that heat. He's last year's champion, Mickey.
Breaking news, I think he broke his leg or his ankle for sure. He's not on it. They're helping him off.
Oh, he's hurt. Yeah.
He broke something. I'm pretty sure he broke his leg or his ankle.
Wow.
There you see him walking off.
Standing ovation from the crowd.
Mike Burton, now he's putting pressure on it. He's looking good.
He's hurt, though.
I guess it's not over. They're going to keep him rolling?
Well, I think they're stuck, Mike. The KTS wheels are off the ground, and I think he's on Sam. Sam's, I've seen his rear wheel spin, and I think they're stuck right there.
All right, I got Mr. Tipton here. What do you think of that?
That was a hard-hitting heat so far.
You think?
Yeah, I know.
Damn, he tried to go head-to-head with a caddy with you. That didn't work. There was fire and explosion when he hit you.
Was there? Yeah, I hope Mike's okay, man. We're just derbying, and hopefully he's okay.
You guys are giving the crowd what they want to see. It's awesome. Hopefully he's not hurt too bad. Looks like he might have broken an ankle or a leg. I'm not sure.
I saw him putting pressure on him, Picky.
I hope he's okay, man.
All right, congratulations. Keep it up.
I'll tell you what, heat number 3 did not disappoint. That's too bad Mike ended up getting a little banged up there at the end. You know what? He banged up some stuff before he got hurt.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, his hammer was down. He made some killer hits.
Well, look right there. That's the last hit of the Derby, and that's your 2008 champion stacked up on 2 cars.
That was a 3/4 track shot into the passenger side, and I mean, it rocked Mike's world.
And look at the bumper. Tipton had to negotiate driving over the bumper and make the hit.
As a matter of fact, he made that a flying projectile. I was kind of watching that. Did you see that bumper go flying in the air, flipping back towards the cars? It didn't hit anybody. It hit the ground. It was okay, but you know, the 14 car over here, man, he just got tore up. That's Tyrell Grissom. The 12 car, Mooseman, he had enough too. He broke his flag. Hikes got buried. I mean, Ben, he just...
And they're back underway. They're going to continue this thing with 2 cars still running, Tipton in the 54 and Sam's in the 57. Now, both racers are in the main event. And as much damage as they have laid out so far, I see no reason to really continue this.
Well, I don't see them getting unhooked there. They are hung pretty tight. I think it's over.
There you got it right there.
The number 54 car will end up getting the first place. That's Chuck Tipton, last year's winner, going into the main event with a really good car. That's Mike Sams. He'll be going into the main event.
And that's detail right there when you paint your leaf springs green to match the color of the car.
The detail in all the Sams cars are like that, Brent.
That's why
those guys spend a lot of time. They do good work. I'm glad to see Mike going into the main.
And that's why he won the good-looking car contest. And even though we called it prematurely, it looks that's the way it's going to end. I think they're going to end it here.
I walked over there, and there is absolutely no way they're getting stuck. Tipton's got both wheels clean off the ground, back bumper locked on. Sam's and the other car, they're buried.
So they are just going to let the 2-minute timer expire.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brent. Look at the damage both of those cars have, which is very minimal.
Exactly.
They have some good pieces going into the main event.
So another couple of really good drivers making it into the main. So far, Gamper, Hadley, Hikes, Gunyon, Tipton, and Sams. And Dave Burns is up in this next heat.
Oh, this next heat. This is the one that everybody was talking about in the pits. Watch heat number 4. Watch heat number 4, and there are some good drivers out there.
Rock Springs Firefighters 1499 would like to thank Alltech for their continuing support of the Demolition Derbies.
I know it sounds impossible, folks, but I think this 4th heat is going to be better than the last one.
There comes Dave Burns, number 81. Fresh front ender.
Almost tagging Joe Flame on his entrance is Burns. The 21 of Brett Mossbrucker. The 27, Tyler Sam. The 28, Josh Grenier. The 36, Justin Bogdan. The 76, Adam Roich. The 81, the formidable one, Dave Burns. The 109, Joseph Flame. The 112, Chris Koritnik. And the 26 of Jesse Hatch round out this 10-car heat, actually 9 cars. Watch Burns. This is his second run tonight. He had the 181. Now he's in the 81. Watch Sams. Watch Grenier. Watch Roy.
I'll tell you who's got a good car too is Adam Roich.
And Koritnik.
Koritnik's got an old 60 Galaxy, 63 or 64 Ford Galaxy. He's a heck of a driver. Burns is on a mission. Tyler Sams is in this heat. We've got Joey Flame. He hasn't built a car for quite a few years. He's out there again. This is going to be it right here.
Well, right now I'm seeing that there is a 26 and no 28. So I'm wondering if Josh Grenier.
26 looks like a Catalina. No, okay, that's Jesse Hatch.
Okay, Jesse Hatch.
That's Jesse Hatch, second year driver.
28 is missing. Josh is not making this run.
Okay, Josh Grenier.
And there you see the 26 right there. And watch the 81, everybody. Dave Burns is going to be off the charts, and we're down to 2 seconds. And the fourth.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out.
A lot of swinging and missing going on right now, but it's not for lack of effort.
Oh,
there
big hit there. That was a 36 car, Justin Bogdan. Oh, and he got, and another one followed up by Joey Flame.
Bogdan's car is falling apart in a hurry.
Oh, man. He's messing with some tough iron out there.
There's Sams, the 27, the Sharkmobile. Sams tagging Brett Mossbrucker, the 21.
Oh, big hit by Dave Burns.
Burns tagging Mossbrucker. Here comes Sams against the wall.
Oh, that was Tyler Sams smoking. Who is that? Oh, that's
Flame.
Joey Flame.
Here
Joey's
comes
still
Burns.
running. Oh, I mean, Burns is on a mission. Look at him. He's got the hammer down and he's taking no prisoners. Tyler's running. Oh, Tyler's gonna. Oh! Moss. They might have to haul Mossbrucker out of here too. He has been taking some heat. Here comes another one from Burns.
Mossbrucker's still going somehow. Sams tags him again. Burns tags him.
Oh, big hit by Adam Roich into the 36 car there, Justin Bogdan.
Flame just tagged Sams, as does Roich.
'26 car out there, Jesse Hatch, second-year driver. He's making some good hits too, Brent. He's kind of hooked up out there with Chris Koritnik in that old Ford. Here comes Burns. He's got a free track at somebody. Oh, watch it. Oh, he backed off.
Burns looking for a target.
Oh, he wants to untangle him. We're not done yet.
Roich trying. Hitting Koritnik.
Here comes Burns.
Burns coming in. Can't find a target.
No, backed off. We got some hung up cars down here. Koritnik's hung up. The 26 car of Jesse Hatch is hung up. 109 of Joey Flames hung up. Here comes Dave. He's going after Roich. This could get interesting. Them are two tough cars.
Here comes Burns.
Oh, nice hit. Dave Burns into Joey Flame. Uh-oh. Dave is taking no prisoners.
And almost runs Flame over. Look at how good Burns is running. Roich in the 76 running good.
Oh, and now he...
Folks, there's 3 cars still moving. Burns, Roach, and Sam's, but I think Sam's blew his steering out.
Nick and Hatch are down here hung up. They're still running. Tyler Sams is still running, but I don't think he's got any steering. Lost a tie rod. Uh-oh. Here goes Burns.
Roach trying to get out of the way. So right now, and somehow Sam's got it going.
Sam's has got it going. I don't think he has much steering left, though. Oh, big hit! Joey is just taking it from all sides.
Oh, what a shot! Roach right on Sam.
Here comes the Burns car. Oh, Roach did a good job.
Hold up.
Good job of getting out of the way. Yep. Oh, this is getting flat mean.
All right, 4 cars still running. 109 Flame, 81 Burns, 76 Royce, 27 Sam. You still have Karetnik and Hatch running, but they're locked up. They're going to be timed out.
Man, we've got some serious iron left in here. Tyler's in the mix, but he doesn't have any steering. He's got a lot of car left, and he's running, but he could be a sitting target for these guys. Right now, I'm going to say that Burns is on his own against the 76 and the 109.
And the judges are pulling Karetnik and Hatch's flags right now. There's 4 cars left. Flame, Burns, Sams, and Roach. Burns and Roach appear to be running the best of the 2.
This could get interesting.
And Flame tagging Sam. Sam's left wheel front's about ready to fold up. Flame is actually...
Burns is free.
Flames is coming out here swinging tonight.
He's doing a good job.
Oh, big
hit.
Shot.
Big hit.
Flames and Burns tag each other head on. Burns is having trouble. He's locked up his front left.
How do you like that? That's what happens when you go head-to-head with a Cadillac.
Here comes Flames tagging the right side of Burns.
Dave's a sitting duck now. He's got a locked up left front
and right.
And he's got 2 of them after him.
Flame did exactly what he wanted to do.
Good hit by Roach there. Good hit on Tyler Sam.
Sam's car's running good, but the navigation system is out.
Oh, did Dave break his flag? He did.
Oh!
Good hit by Roach.
So right now, it looks like Roach, Flame.
Oh, Tyler just broke his flag.
Sam just broke his flag. This is going to be Flame and Roach.
Flame and Roach going to the main, ain't it? Dave Burns broke his flag. Brent, I don't know about you, but that ended too quick at the end for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have gotten
Dave
Western.
Burns, you know he wanted that, and Dave laid the licks on the field. And it looks like Roach doesn't know that Burns has pulled his flag. And that's going to be it, folks.
That could be it.
So it's going to be Adam Roach and Joseph Flame. Congratulations.
The 36 car of Justin Bogdan, boy, he kind of got beat up there at the very beginning. Chris Karetnik in the 26 car of Jesse Hatch, they got hung up and never could free themselves. They're both running.
Roach.
Well, we got 2 flags going, and Roach says, I'm not done yet.
Flame, you would be well advised to snap that flag, my friend.
I would have to agree. But Roach shuts it off. They're going to the big dance. The 21 car took some major beating too. He got a couple good hits in. That's Brett Mossbrucker. He's in a 78 Chrysler Newport. He did a good job tonight too, but man, he got hit a couple times hard.
Pinky, your thoughts?
I was thinking maybe, I diss on the Lincolns all the time, but I was thinking I might have some newfound respect for the 61 to 64 body style, but then I saw it go head-to-head with a good GM Caddy, and you know what happened after that.
Yep. All right, So Adam Royce once again making it to the big dance. Dave Burns once again disappointed.
He's got 2 cars in the consies tomorrow night. Joseph Flame in the 109 car. He had a 73 Caddy. He's sponsored by Sunlight Service, Bob's Towing, and Ferraro Electric.
And I'll tell you what, folks, Dave Burns was the first to walk over to Flame and Royce and shake their hands. Go ahead, Pinky.
Oh, I'm down here waiting for Adam. He's giving the kids his flag. They're loving it. Adam, what do you think, brother?
That was rough.
That was hard hitting. You hung in there.
Yeah, it was good.
You ready for the big dance tomorrow?
I guess.
All right, good job, man.
Pinky, I can't believe you haven't interviewed a couple of them lovely trophy gals yet. I guess I finally left him speechless, huh?
Hey, Pinky, that's Joey Flame there. Get an interview with him.
So what'd you think of that run?
That was the hardest run I ever made.
You hung in there, man. I saw the Burns boy over here go head-to-head with a caddy, and that's not a good thing, is it?
No, it's not. Got the best of the Lincoln.
That's what I was thinking. All right, good job.
Thanks.
All right, thanks, Pinky. So, Tori, what do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what. I am not disappointed. The heats kind of seem to get better as the night goes on. I'm really interested. You know, there's a bunch of these good cars, Brent, that didn't make the main. We're going to have some really good consolations tomorrow night. We got some good cars in the main, but we've got some good consolations coming up. And only the winner goes to the main out of the consies.
That's right.
Hey, Brent, are we still live?
We are.
All right, I'm going to go over here and ask these kids what they think of the race.
Okay, do it.
Hey, you guys, what do you think of the race so far?
Good.
What was your favorite car out there so far tonight or this heat?
81.
Were they laying down the hits or what?
81 rocked.
Right on. So they're doing good out there, you guys?
Yeah. Heck yeah. Woohoo!
All right, everybody say hello, Brent and Tori.
Hello, Brent.
How you doing, guys?
All right, you guys, they're some of the biggest Derby fans you'll see out here.
Absolutely, and Dave Burns definitely the crowd favorite, as he should be, laying the lumber.
I'm telling you, Dave never disappoints, man. It's too bad he got his driver's side front tire locked up there and ended up breaking his flag. He'll come back, fix it tomorrow, but man, I'll tell you what, that kid is just a crowd pleaser. People love to see him run.
All right, folks, we have one more heat left tonight. We're going to take a look when we come back.
West Sound TV control room provided by Whistler Chevrolet. Serving Rock Springs since 1956. Thanks, guys.
You're in Rock Springs, Wyoming, and it's time for the 5th of our 5 heats here on day 1. What a great heat 4. We knew it would be great. And let's take you through some of the action here and do a quick recap.
All right, now this is Dave Burns. He's lining up on Joey Flame and just comes down and makes a big hit. Both front end, or both cars come off the ground. I think he's going to follow it up with an even bigger hit here.
He's going to back up, and Flame is going to try to limp away from the wall.
And Dave says, not so fast.
No, I like that. I think I want to try that one more time.
Let's see what this old Lincoln can do. But in the long run, Joey ended up taking him out. But he does make some good hits here. This is a really good one.
And you know Flame sees it coming too.
Boom! Oh, his head is clear over in the passenger seat.
Dave Burns, crowd favorite, going off the charts. Pinky, I understand you have an update on the condition of Dave's brother, Mike Burns.
I do. I talked to his father, I believe, and some friends, and they said he's doing all right. He's a little loopy, got knocked out, had a face full of drool and snot and everything else, all the good stuff. Was limping pretty bad. We thought he broke an ankle or a leg, but the report came back. They're saying no, so he's just really sore and bruised up. So that's good news.
He just did one of those ding-dong, get your bell rung kind of things, and that hurts. I mean, It takes you a little bit to get your senses back. But I'll tell you what, he put some hits on people that were just brutal.
Well, while I got a couple of veteran Derby drivers here, Tori and Pinky, what are the worst injuries you guys have taken derbying?
Go ahead, Tori.
Go ahead, Tori.
Myself, the worst I ever had was broken ribs, but the worst one I've seen was a car caught on fire. They didn't strip all the carpet out of the back, and this was years ago, back before they got the safety tech that they do now, but they leaked some gas out and it caught on fire, and it was a pretty good burn, but other than that, just scrapes and bruises and bangs and snot on your face and drool down your chin. And
let me ask you this, Tori. What was your when you said you broke ribs, how'd that happen?
That was actually that year that you guys filmed it. My negative cable popped out, so I had to reach over and hold that negative cable on the battery, and that seatbelt caught me pretty tight right there. And every time I hit it hurt, but you got so much adrenaline going when you're out there that you don't realize it. But yeah, for quite a while after that.
I did not realize that, Tori.
Yep.
Pinky, what about you?
Puyallup Fair 2 years ago. Guy they call Derby Bum on the website, Wade Brown. Didn't see him coming, was coming across to make a hit. He full tracked me in a big Chrysler New Yorker at about 45 miles an hour on pavement, broadsided me, knocked me not completely out, about 3/4 of the way out, knocked my helmet off, the goggles, the fire extinguisher bounced off my helmet. It was not good.
Wow.
I was loopy.
Did you have a little snot on your face and drool running down?
No, but I had the wholesome goodness in the car, and I couldn't even breathe. The fire extinguisher was bent in half with a hole in it. So the tech guy came over. They wanted to pull me out and go have me checked out, and I told them there's not a chance in hell I'm doing that. If the car starts and moves, I'm going. Give me my helmet back.
Hey, man, this ain't a sport for the weak of heart.
No, and the other one was the first race of this year at Monroe on the pavement. A guy hit me head on. He was probably doing 50 with a 500-horse small block Chevy in his car, and it hurt like hell. I had sore kidneys on my left side for about 3 months.
And I was going to say, Pinky, I thought didn't you get knocked out in that? That's our Slam Fest show we taped.
Oh, no, I didn't get knocked out, but it wasn't feeling too good afterwards. But I pulled away and he didn't, so amen to that.
And now, that was the second time you two had met at a high rate of speed that afternoon, if I remember correctly.
That's right. Got to hang tough with the big punches. If your car still moves, you're in good shape.
I think you got him the first time and he got you the second. That was the War Wagon, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Definitely. Good stuff.
The trials and tribulations of demolition derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not for the weak at heart. If you're not willing to accept a little pain and get rocked and knocked around, then you better not get in the car.
You got to have a certain attitude of mental, you got to be kind of an adrenaline junkie, I guess. But to some people, they dig that stuff. It's fun. It's cool.
The more I've ever gotten hit, or the harder, it just makes me madder.
It does.
The pain comes in and sets in after the derby's over, but it makes you mad.
Well, when you see a guy like Dave Burns do what he does year after year, that's one of those guys, clearly. I mean,
yeah, it's impressive.
One thing I like about those drivers, Brent and Mike, is they're not out there to win. Money and the trophy is not. They're out there. You see all those people up in the stands? They're out there to do their job, and their job is to do one thing: put a smile on their face, get those people's arms in the air, clapping, screaming, yelling, give them what they paid for.
Absolutely. The roar of the crowd is worth a lot more sometimes than that trophy or the money.
I agree.
Well, hey, let's talk about the unsung heroes here today. The crew. And there you see Jack Bailey, the owner-proprietor of Racecom Electronics, who also provides us our radios for the crew. Doing a great job braving the elements tonight. And there, once again, Eric Reichel. Tori, Eric has been with me for every demolition derby I have ever filmed. Eric and Doc, our director, are the only two that have been there every time.
Nice.
And there is Michael Mathis, and Michael has only missed a couple. And my son Joey leaning up against the rail. He does that really well.
I'll tell you what, you've got some good guys. I mean, they catch most of the it's so hard to capture all. There's so much action going on. These guys do a great job, Brent.
Yeah, they do, and I definitely appreciate their hard work.
Well, we've got the last heat coming up here, Brent. Heat number 5.
Ted Mooseman coming in the 3 car. The 3D of Dan Camphouse. He ran a Mini. The 8 of Robert Frial, the 20 Josh Sane, the 44 Ryan Frady, the 52 Ralph Tipton, the 70 of Patrick Batolo, the winner 3 years ago here, and the 83 Matt Johnson, and the last car in folks, the logo of DemoDerbyUSA.com, the 151 of Levi Sams, and he's running a similar wagon to what he ran last year that folded up quite nicely, and we decided to use that as our logo.
And I'll tell you what, that's a heck of a paint job he's got on that car.
And there it is. He's looking good. That's what the logo car looked like about 48 hours before we took the picture.
They're kind of my sentimental favorites. I just like the Sams. They're hard drivers. They're good builders. They've done this for a long time. It's about their turn. I always kind of root for them. There's some good drivers in here. The Mooseman car is going to be good. Dan Camphouse in that old Suicide Lincoln. You've got Patrick Bartolo in a bulletproof car. It's going to be good heat.
Well, to amplify on the Sams, that's 2 generations of demo derby drivers. You're talking about guys dedicated to the sport. As we get this thing underway, let's see who's going to get those
Here we go.
last 2 tickets to the big dance tonight. And there's Levi right there, glancing off a Mooseman.
Levi don't take no prisoners. Oh, big hit! That was on Camphouse. Oh, here we go. The 8 car's lining up for a big one. Oh, nice hit. That was on the 44 car of Ryan Frady. Bartolo makes a good hit down here.
Patrick Bartolo in the 70. Whipping Camphouse.
Oh, and there goes Levi. Just planting Ryan Friday. Here he goes. He's putting that big old wagon in reverse. Oh, look at the damage he did to the 52 car.
Tipton.
That's Ralph Tipton. Them old clamshell wagons are tough. There he goes again. Knocking them loose. All right, we got the 44 car of Ryan Friday. He's lining up to hit somebody. It could be good. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, I'll tell you, Levi Sams, he's got the hammer down. He's on a mission. Bartolo makes a good hit there on Dan Camphouse.
A lot of glancing blows so far in this final heat. Dare I say, the drivers are being somewhat conservative.
I'm kind of thinking that myself. There's a lot of motor revving, a lot of mud flying, but I haven't seen vicious hits like some of the. Oh, here comes one.
Tipton.
That was a good hit by Tipton into the side of Sam's.
Oh, the 8 car just got folded up. Robert Friel.
Josh Sand make a good hit there on the 8 car of Robert Friel, and it put his trunk in the ground. Brent.
Yeah, it did.
Dan Camphouse and Bartolo are hung up down here. Probably 2 of the tougher cars.
And Tipton just tagged the 8 of Friel again. Here comes the track shot.
Oh, big hit. That was a very good hit. Oh, here comes Sams. Oh,
Sams will not be outshone.
Woo! Another big hit. All right, they're opening it up now, Brent.
You've got 2 cars out on the west end.
One car is completely up on the wall. The other one is hung up. Here comes Sams again. He wants somebody.
Bartolo, no, he veers off.
He veers off. I'll tell you what, the Mooseman car is not hurt either. He's running that Pontiac Catalina.
Sams having no love for Tipton. Mooseman tagging Tipton. Mooseman tagging Sams, rather. Mooseman in the 3. Mooseman hitting Matt Johnson's 83.
I don't think Patrick Bartolo and Dan Camphouse are going to be exchanging Christmas cards this year. They haven't made big hits, but they've been kind of chasing each other and not hitting anybody else. They got a little duel going on.
A lot of cars still running really good right now.
We got Levi Sams out here. We got Patrick Bartolo, Dan Camphouse. Oh, big hit by Levi Sams there into the 52 car of Ralph Tipton.
Great work by the camera crews. They have that one.
Excellent. Levi's got the hammer down. He's not lifting. That's normal for him. Heck of a driver.
Ryan
Puts on a
Brady
show.
blew a tire.
I would say the 52 car of Ralph Tipton is somewhat painfully hurt.
All right, so the cars that are running really good right now, Batolo and Sam's, surprise, surprise.
We've also got the 44 car of Ryan Brady.
Sam's makes a great tire shot and axle shot on the 83 of Matt Johnson. Batolo hung up.
Oh, here comes Sam's here. Oh, man, he had a lined up momentum hit, but he good driving by the 3 car there, Ted Mooseman, to get out of the way.
Yeah, but then in comes Camp House to mop up on Mooseman. Mooseman going for the axle shot on Sam's. Tipton's got it going again. Batolo, Mooseman, Camp House, Sam, Tipton, Johnson, all still running good.
There goes Camp House on Batolo. We got 4 of the cars down here in one corner.
And it looks like we have a Kung Fu bumper on the 83 of Johnson. Nope, he dropped it.
Here comes Sam's back in. He hit the Mooseman car pretty good. Oh, yeah, that was Ted Mooseman in that 73 Pontiac Bonneville he hit. Levi's dead in the water for a minute.
Now there's 2 Ted Moosemans out here, junior and senior. Mooseman!
Oh, Mooseman made a big hit. Big hit on Camp House there. Batolo is up on the wall. His rear tires are off the ground. His car is not even scratched. But
he's going to need help.
He's done. He's done. I don't think he's got anybody out here to help.
Sam's is coming in to try to knock him off.
Sam, oh, Sam gets him off. He's going again. Yeah, Levi, I'll tell you what. There's only 2 cars out, Pat, or Brent, and they're down here in the corner that got smashed into the wall. Yep. Everybody else is still going. And you know what? They're looking pretty dang good.
A lot on the line here.
They might run out of gas in this heat, Brent.
Mooseman coming
in again. Oh, Batolo barely getting out of the way.
Mooseman almost putting himself up on the wall. Sam's coming in on
big hit on the 44 car of Ryan Friday. Everybody's still running. All right, Batolo's thinking about something. Oh, he's got Camp House over there. Them 2 do not get along, do they?
That doesn't appear.
Kind of had their little grudge match all night going on. Oh, big shot by Dan Camp House into the Mooseman car. Here comes Batolo following. Oh, driver's door
straight on by Batolo.
Driver's door. I don't think the officials like that one.
No.
He didn't even back out, but it's all right.
Mooseman still running strong in that 3 car. Mooseman driving the 73 Bonneville.
He's running good. You know, the Tipton car is still limping around. I'd say he's in the worst shape. Everybody else is looking really good. Batolo isn't hurt. We got Levi Sams. I don't know if he's getting hot. He's kind of slowed down a little bit, but he's still looking good. His car is in great shape.
Johnson's 83 still running good. The 44's got some wobbly tires of Brady, but he's still moving around the field.
Oh, Batolo's lining up. Oh, good hit.
T-bone.
Again hitting the Camp House car. Oh, there's Mooseman. He's made a couple good hits tonight, Brent. He just tagged Batolo again.
And Sam piling into Mooseman. Tipton trying to make something happen. Noses in to Sam.
Okay, there they go. They broke up now. Mooseman's free, Batolo's free, Sam's is free. God, they're all still running, Brent.
It's amazing. The 44 of Ryan Frady's still running.
You know, I'll tell you what, that's an old 68 Plymouth wagon, sponsored by KTF and Airgas. It's in darn good shape, Brent. He's got a broken tire, or busted tire on that driver's side front, but he's still getting around. Levi Sams, he's just smashing anybody that gets in his way. He don't care.
Mooseman putting on a heck of a show. Johnson coming in on Mooseman. Nice shot.
Good shot. That's Matt Johnson in a 75 Chevy Caprice. He's sponsored by J&J Services and Salvage and Minor Sales. Oh, we got a couple cars that broke free here. We might have a track shot. Here comes Levi Sams in the 151 car. He's lining up on somebody.
It's gonna be Mooseman.
Oh, Mooseman's gonna take the damage. Oh, good hit too. Actually, did you see Batolo's head? He was a third car in line on that.
We've had a couple of those ripple shots.
The ripple effect.
Tagging Mooseman again.
Sams and Mooseman. We've got some grudge matches going on out here, man.
Sam's starting to overheat.
I think the Tipton car's finally about had it. Batolo's still running really good.
Mooseman's car is invincible.
He's looking good, Pat, or Brent. He's running good.
Oh, nice shot!
Excellent.
Mooseman may have just put Johnson. No, Johnson gets her.
Oh, and he makes another good hit on Levi Sams. Mooseman is out for blood.
This final heat, never say die.
Batolo's running around making some circles, doing some glancing blows, but oh, there it is. Ralph Tipton broke his flag. He's out. Oh, big hit on there. Mooseman.
Oh, what's up? Another Lincoln couldn't hang with a GM. I hate to say it. I preach it. There it is, right for you.
Mooseman.
Oh, that hurt
to fold.
They both got hurt bad on that one. That folded Mooseman.
I have never seen a 73 Pontiac with a stock bumper that tough that Mooseman built. That thing's just awesome.
Well, you're the tech boss, so it all had to be legit, Pinky.
That 3D Lincoln is one of the best built cars I saw in tech today, but it's still a Ford.
All right, so right now, 151.
You know, we've got some cars that are in really good shape.
I was going to say 151 of Levi Sams, the 70 of Batolo, the 3 of Mooseman.
No, Levi, big hit on the Moose car. Yeah, Mooseman just broke his flag.
This was looking like a Sams Batolo 1 and 2 to me.
I'm thinking so too. The 44 car's looking good, but he's dead in the water. That's Ryan Frady.
Still got his flag up.
Batolo and Sams. Camp House broke his flag.
And I see Batolo pointing at the 44 to Levi, saying, not me, him. Levi has lost his front right tire.
Well, here comes a rear end shot from Batolo. Oh, man.
That hurt.
That hurt. Broke his flag. Didn't see it coming. All right, now we're down to the last two.
And I think that's pretty much going to be it. And the boos erupt. We knew it was going to happen eventually.
I don't think the crowd liked how that turned out, but
well, it was pretty clear that Sams and Batolo were not going to hit each other. And
not no more.
Like I said.
Oh, there it is. Batolo just broke his flag.
There's nothing wrong with that. This is a 1-2 into the big dance. That's what you aim for.
They're in the main. You got the 70 car, Patrick Batolo. Really good shape.
Let's see if Mike can go out there and get an interview without getting beat up.
You know, Levi put on a lot of good hits. I'm really glad he made the main. He put on a heck of a show. I think the crowd really kind of wanted him to win.
What we need is
he ended up doing it.
We need Mike to ask Levi how he likes his car being the logo for Demo Derby USA.
Levi.
Good job.
What do you think, brother?
We're having fun, man.
How do you like us using the logo on the website with your car?
Hey, we gotta put it up, you know. We gotta have fun. You know what's going on.
You guys tore it up. I've been telling these guys, I tell them at home about these old Lincolns. I don't think they can hang with shock bumper GMs.
We got to represent out here, man. I'm one of the few with the old wagon, and they're tougher than sin. They're good.
I believe it, man. You were track shot and using the back just like it's supposed to be done.
I got a straight car for the man. I'm happy, man.
Right on. Good job.
He is. He's in good shape, Brent. Levi did a good job tonight. Ran hard. Made some good hits. That was actually a pretty good heat.
Well, I tell you what, folks, you just saw 7 hits and phenomenal action. And I see Pat has Patolo queued up. Pat? Rather, we're all thinking about Pat.
Pat's twin brother, Piggy.
Pat's twin brother, Piggy.
Okay, I got Mr. Patello with us. All right, what do you think?
Oh, it was a tough heat. That Lincoln was on me for a while. My shifter was broke halfway through the heat, and I was having to reach down and just grab it with my hands. So
I take it you two don't like each other a whole lot out on the track.
Oh, no, that goes to Derby back in Ogden earlier. He was mad at me.
Well, you know, I'm on your guys' side on this. I got the guys at home that love those old Lincolns, but I still don't think they can hang with shock bumper Chevys and GMs. I just don't. What do you think when he's going head-to-head with a Lincoln or a GM?
Shoot, the Lincoln's going to win.
Yeah, you got the politically correct answer. There you go.
All right. Good job, bud. Thanks, Piggy.
Heck of a heat. Heck of a heat, Brent.
Yep. So, as the fans are filing out of the Sweetwater Events Complex, folks, I'd like to say that don't go anywhere. That's just day one.
You know what? Look who we've got in the main.
Hey, Tori.
Joe Gamper. Yes.
Who's in the 3D car over here, the Lincoln?
That is Dan Camphouse from Riverton, Wyoming.
All right, here I got him here. Dan, what do you think?
I've never seen a Lincoln bend like that.
I've been getting down on not just you a little, but the old Lincolns. I know they're tough, but I don't know. You were giving them hell, though.
GMs need to bend, too.
Yeah, I hear you.
Eventually.
That was the longest heat I've been in. That was a long heat. I'm not saying no one was cheating. I don't know how much harder I could hit them. I don't know what else I could do. But
I agree.
That was a long heat. Longest heat I've ever been in.
You guys are ringing them up, man. Good job, though. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't know why the crowd's booing either. I mean, shit.
You know, fans don't know. You guys are going to another show tomorrow. They got to understand you got to save the car.
Yeah, but I mean, they should be cheering for the heat at least. I told you.
All right, thanks a lot, Piggy.
Great interview. That's kind of fun having Mike down there on the
Oh, absolutely.
Arena.
You get the inside baseball.
Exactly. I love that.
All right, folks. Well, that was day one.
Guess who's in the main event, Brent?
Let's see. Joe Gamper, J.J. Hadley, Keith Hikes, Nathan Gunyon, Chuck Tipton, Mike Sams, Adam Reich, Joseph Flame, Levi Sams, Patrick Batolo. And before we go, folks, let's take a look at a replay of that wild 5th heat. And here it is, the double whammerant.
Oh, look at Levi's head just fly forward. That was Sam's on a track shot coming in. Those two cars, they never moved again.
That was it.
Great shot. Great shot.
All right, folks, well, that's going to do it for day one. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more tomorrow.